for this. It's going to be such a late invade. It's kind of a game of chicken, but now they look for it and they're going to try and go for it. But no, Shousey does not land the dredge line. All that build up for nothing. But now Ultra Prime, they're in a bad situation. They can't really defend this anymore, and they're going to have to forfeit this red buff. There's not really a chance for them to kind of come back onto this.
Yeah, and you can see from Ultra Prime, they started to bring Zoom over. Oh no, they're actually going to keep contesting. Ultra Prime, I don't think this is the play.
I mean, they're delaying OMG a lot. Like, regardless, nothing's been taken. Nothing has happened just yet. These little Mystic shots, though, just kind of peppering down the health bar as the Red Buff will finally begin to try and get taken out of its own pit, but it's just going to reset immediately. This is such a long level 1, Derek. No one's doing anything.
It's just OMG feels so confident because they have those Mystic shots. They have the Qs able to come out from Cream and try and whittle them down. Ultra Prime are doing a nice job. You can see Hacker right there sidestepping the Q coming out from Cream and not getting the damage down. And what is this? Why is it still going on?
They're still going for it. Now we see a full engage as the dredge line does land. We get in with the Fring of Frost. They're trying to jump onto Jerry and he gets first blooded. Welcome to the LPL. And now Shousey tries to get on top of Aki. He flashes away, but only for a little bit. And the passive from the Lissandra is doing so much work. You are so confident, OMG, but it was all for naught. Red buff going over to Crying as Able trying to find his mom because he is lost and all alone, and he is going to be going down 4 kills to 1 to...
And I think the good thing for OMG is their bot lane 3v3 is still quite nice, right? You're able to you know, get a passive proc off on Braum. You keep them there with the pillar so they can't escape, get the stun to come out, and Able just free hitting this whole time. This could potentially end up into a bit of a 3v3, and Hacker now is level 4.
Well, the Hex Flash is there. Shousey goes in, does land the dredge line, but I don't think he really wants it anymore. He doesn't have a flash. He does have an ignite, though, and he drops it down. So it's a 3v1 at the moment, but now it's going to be a 3v2. Haven't really got the damage, and those concussive blows are very good at disengaging. Good response here from OMG. Want to try and make a full engage going in. Here's the Hex Flash coming out. They will land the Q, and they will get the CC down as well. He waits for so long to use the cleanse, but just yet on the top side. Now that they know the Lissandra's here, you can see Cream trying to see if he can do something here on the bot side. They will not land the Pillar of Ice. They will have to back away right now. Shanji just trying to see what he can do here. Will pop the ultimate and will try and just use that extra movement speed to try and run away, but he's already been frozen up and taken out. Crying, going back to his tried and tested method of roaming around. He doesn't have to win mid, he just to win every other lane.
When up did play towards top side, but now Shousey doesn't
nice.
care.
Does not care. They get the flash, they get the cleanse, and they almost get the kill, but no, the stopwatch shall be broken. That's going to be a true shot barrage back down on the Shousey, who's taking a lot of damage. Can they take him out? Yes, they can. The subjugate will be enough to bring him back down to earth, and now what looked like a fantastic play for Ultra Prime.
Q, they are able to find one in return.
There's the Weaver's Wall as all of a sudden Aki is in a lot of trouble, and Aki is dead. He just... Frost Claw. I forgot the name of it now. I can't remember what it is, but we're going to see an engage there as the Cyclone comes out, and this is exactly what I was talking about. You don't have flash or cleanse, you're going to die.
And the durability patch not meaning too much there is... I mean, that was pretty much just Hacker's damage outright. You know, over-aggressing might get punished.
I mean, he still has his flash and he needed and his ultimate. He's going to try and walk away from this one here. And
ooh!
They get a nice Glacial Fissure. And you know what, Jerry? You deserve that one there. That is...
Follow-up for the kill is able to come through.
Well, Zoom.
Oh, goodbye, Zoom.
Yeah, he's going to lose Mega Gnar pretty damn soon. And with 4 people in this top side, he is not long for this world. Will actually take a long time to take down. Because
it seems like with this being sole point for Ultra Prime, OMG are finally comfortable to try and contest.
I mean, finally comfortable because they've got themselves 3 items on their Ezreal. Still no Mythic for him yet, but the Dragon has been started as OMG start to maybe look for a fight. They do get the dredge line out of Shousey, who gets flicked back and deleted.
Oh,
Crying tries to go in, but Elk already shotgun on the backside to get onto Able. Can he take him out? Yes, he can. Shut down onto the Ezreal as the Kai'Sa does the damage, but the Wukong has been traded back. This Aatrox is pretty damn big. No one can do the damage onto him because no one has any healing reduction. And now you can see Shanji really ripping through the tarp. The back line of this Ultra Prime lineup as L tries to get himself away. He will finally keep dissuading the Aatrox. Ultra Prime, they do get a fight, but
Ultra Prime, what?
What are you doing? He's going to try and take him down. He gets the kill. It's a messy, scrappy fight, and it's 4 for 5 as Zoom finally picks up the ace.
them up. You're leaving Jerry and Able not really wanting to run in, but now OMG looking for the engage.
Gonna look for a Crying, tries to get on the backside, but you can see Able hasn't really been touched. Cream as well, and you can just look at this Aatrox just trying to put in damage, but he's not quite tanky enough. They get the Cyclone out, they're trying to jump it on the backside. The Trundle falls, as does the Aatrox. It's gonna be 3, 4, maybe even 5 as Able tries to make it all about him. He hasn't got a flash, and he hasn't got a chance in hell. He will fall as a clean ace going over the side of Ultra Prime.
And Zoom to finish it off, his debut game on Ultra Prime. 5-1-5 on the Gnar so far. He's going to head up to the top lane. He's going to take another turret down. And I mean, it feels like this lead now may be a bit too insurmountable for OMG to overcome. And Ultra Prime, looks like they wanted to do the Baron, but in the end, not going to be able to do Machine.
I mean,
they're staying.
Maybe.
We're staying? Barons?
Maybe not. But look back at the replay here. And again, this looks good initially, but you can just see that Able completely disassociates himself with the fight, and they're just able to focus out the Aatrox.
Yeah, and we see Crying specifically just zone off so many members that no one able to help follow up, which sets up for the Aatrox to just get bursted down, especially by Elk凱莎. And then once that happens, right, you're running down the rest of the members of OMG who are locked down from Lissandra being right in their face. And Zoom able to follow through with a nice ultimate to make sure the last member goes down.
Now we come back into live, and we're just kind of seeing what they want to do. Crying now, full items effectively with that Dark Seal up at 10 stacks. He is very, very much getting the full whack for his buck. At the moment, you've got the Black Cleaver being finished up for Zoom, and Zoom with the highest cold in the game. Honestly, this is exactly what we wanted to see from this guy. Again, Zoom is a fantastic top laner. We were curious to see if he still had it. Yes, it's not against the, the likes of the Shires or anyone like that, but it's still a fantastic opening for this man who's, again, coming onto a brand new roster after moving from JDG to Top Esports, not finding success, and very much looking to try and find it now on Ultra Prime.
Yeah, and I think this game specifically shows, like, the potential heights that this Ultra Prime roster will be able to reach. I do gotta say, this game is a bit of an outlier just because of the level 1 that came through, that at Ultra Prime just skyrockets so far ahead. I mean, you said it at level 1, right? Like, my God, we're still here. We're like 2 minutes into the game, but we're still just posturing around this red buff.
There was a picture of, like, I think it was mid lane, and just minions dying, and it was just like, hello? Why are we caring about this? Why aren't the mid laners leaving? But yeah, I do agree it is a bit of an outlier in that regard. I will say, though, in Zoom's defense, he wasn't a part of that. He was very much getting his own advantages up on the top side on his own, getting those, extra little bits of plates and whatnot. So you can see him now just trying to just play nuisance as Aki and Cream can't really catch on top of him. And this is just going to be a slow, methodical push in now from mid and bot. They haven't quite synced up the wave, so not as easy for them to be able to take down these turrets. A little bit discoordinated there from Ultra Prime.
Still able to force out the Weaver's Wall from Cream. I think feels pretty nice for them. Able also had to use his ultimate in the last wave, but Zoom a little bit too far forward. Looks like the members of OMG don't actually know that no one started to hover towards the mid lane, so they actually could have been able to commit to Zoom. Having no information on that move, and now, once again, gonna have this wave in pop. But like you said, not really synchronizing those two waves at once. They still should be able to get this just with the fact of how many abilities you are slowly burning.
Oh, they're gonna look for maybe an engage as Jerry pops up his Unbreakable just to make sure he does not get taken down. But there's Zoom, catches out 2, and this is the team fight inside of Ultra Prime 1. Jerry is dead, as is Cream. 0 and 5 for the OMG mid laner as a double kill goes over to Zoom. They're going to be able to chase back Shanji and Able right back to their fountain, and there's nothing they're going to be able to do to try and defend this. They've got the minions, they've got the Baron, they've got everything they could possibly want and a little bit more. The hook will land, but a good arcane shift there from Able to keep himself alive, and it's all for naught. Able will fall, the Nexus will go down, and Ultra Prime find themselves on the board.
Yeah, huge win coming out for Ultra Prime against